Hey Bill, Eric Davis. I got all dressed up for you. I just wanted to give you a quick shout out. Going to do a walk around on the Bambi. Probably one thing you didn't see was the awning. So I put the awning out. It's all Sunbrella fabric. This is part of the cool thing with what goes on with Airstream. Also, in looking at the exterior here, a couple of things to point out. The outdoor shower receptacle, which gives you access. You also have electric hookup, so that if you're going to be got those tunes cranked outside, you're all set to go. Come on around, let's look at just the front end. Now, this is a sold unit that we have going off the lot. What you and I talked about was tricking these things out by putting in stainless steel wraps, which that's going to take care of all your ground clearance. Also, we talked about, instead of the plastic cover, going to an aluminum cover over the twin 20s. So I'm going to price that out for you so that you have the entire front end of this all tricked out. The other thing you might consider, in lieu of a crank, which is not that big a deal, but I could add power jack so that you've got power up and down. Same thing applies here though, all Lexan. And by the way, this is really cool how this works, because I think you saw this on Airstream. This literally creates a awning, and then of course you have the interior window. All this stuff is UV protected, and of course that gives you all kind of air moving through the Bambi. Come on, I want to point out one thing. This has a quick disconnect LP port. So what that will allow you to do, Bill, is to, you could hook a gas grill up, space heater, an additional propane source. So right there certainly becomes applicable as far as tricking this thing out a little more. Okay, Bill, your water source, it's locked. So no one has access to your potable water. Venting for your refrigerator. This is your inlet port for your city water hookup. What's great about this, it has an interior regulator, so you will always be able to limit the amount of pressure that's coming in, regulated to 65 psi. You have a black water flush valve. What this does, this is kind of a keep your hands clean kind of a thing. This will flush out your entire sewer system as you leave the park. Kind of a cool thing. Your access to your water heater, 6-gallon recirculating electronic ignition. You don't have to come out and light pilots. It's all done from the inside of the coach. Cable hookup, and then this is your access to your 30 amp service. By the way, it's lighted, so that LED lamp, what that means is when you're plugged into your option to your shore power, that will tell you if your source is powered. If that light is not lit, that means that your Bambi's okay, but the power source is going to be probably having an issue. Just, you know, you don't have to worry about going and checking the fuse panel because it's right there. Your dump valves are directly below. And come on around. Okay, first thing, Bambi has all LED lighting in the exterior, so you don't have to worry about anything as far as that's concerned. Also, your access panel to your trunk. This is your main storage area for all your stuff that you're taking. By the way, these doors are all insulated, and they are solid. I love the storage access in the Bambi. Come on around. This is really what Airstream is all about, Bill. 8 hours to complete the construction of just this door. Also, what's cool about this, you have not only that locks into place, you have a fully welded screen. That screen door is made as well as any door of any other manufacturer in this industry. That's the cool thing about Airstream. Come on in, let's check out the interior. As you walk into the platform, couple of cool things. First of all your lighting is all at your fingertips. So as you leave the planet and come back, all of this is going to be directly at your fingertips, kind of cool. Also, here's your coat closet. So you have these great little hanging racks here along with your dry erase board. So this is your mudroom. So we've seen the mudroom. Let's move on. Drop down dinette which gives you that dual capability. Now, very important point here, Bill. We talked about this. Guess what? I can do leather. So I contacted the factory. Leather is not a problem, so we can trick this out in leather. Pillows come with. This, by the way, the table is really cool because it just pivots down into place, or you can remove it, which is going to open up the entire front end of the cabin. So once again, the dinette works out, and please understand this is what makes Airstream cool, is the panoramic windows that encompass the entire thing. Don't forget the light that pours in, not only from all these windows, but the overhead fantastic fan. What's great about this, it's a 10 blade, it can pull or push air, and what's really cool about this is that once you open the windows in the Bambi, this is going to draw tens of thousands of cubic feet of air. Certainly you've got the big master AC unit, but this is really neat when you're out and doing the boondocking and all that air is moving through the platform. Very cool. Okay, the galley. The galley sets up beautifully. You have stainless steel 2-burner stove with tempered glass top, complete access to the entire surface. You've got this beautiful refrigerator freezer, which by the way runs off of both propane and electric. You've got the overhead microwave. Galley sets up beautifully. Okay, Bill, the Bambi pricing out for you, which is going to include wraps. It's going to include aluminum covers for the propane tanks. It's going to include leather. So we're going to take a Bambi and we're going to trick it out a little bit. I believe I told you that I can get this thing in May. So that means, and it's a 2015 version, not a 14 but a 15, which includes some upgrades like they're adding things like USB ports and of course the opportunity for us to do leather. Hope all's good. You'll hear from me. I want to thank you guys for coming out and checking out the Bambi. I'm going to also let you know when the Sterling arrives, and the biggest thing is happy camping.